First of all, I want to say thank you for serving God. Thank you for helping take a load off of me. I used to be editing like everything. And because of you and others on our editing team, that load has been lifted so much and so much more of the work of God is being done. So thank you. So hallelujah, welcome. And let's just get right into your story. So God has delivered you powerfully. I've seen it with my own eyes, how powerfully you were set free, and He has transformed you. I want to go back and hear your whole story. What was your life like before receiving deliverance?
Yes. So I did not grow up knowing Jesus at all. I actually, one of the only memories I have of when I was younger is being in religion class and not understanding anything. And so I thought oh, maybe I'm just not supposed to understand it. And so I grew up very far from God, and I was so in the world, but I never fit in. And I always tried to fit into the world, but it didn't work. And I basically was born oppressed. I came out of the womb just crying. I didn't like anybody. And I literally threw up on the first day of school every single year because I would just cry. And I was so sad all the time. And as I got older, I just stopped talking. There was a few years in my life that I just didn't talk. And I was so oppressed by manipulation as well. I just was collecting demonic soul ties. It was a part-time job. I didn't understand what was happening, but the devil kept coming into my life I remember my first one, I was 8. And I just remember sitting in a closet crying because of the tie that I didn't understand then, but I was so affected by their emotions that it was just it was controlling me. And from there, it was just person after person after person after person. A new person would come in my life and it would happen again. And then a new person would come and it would happen again. And I was maybe it's just me. And so I grew up my entire life essentially being controlled by other people's emotions. And it was a very wild experience to be on a roller coaster of emotions that's not your own. And I became dependent on therapy. I didn't go to therapy because I thought it was fun, cool, and trendy. I would text my therapist because I was I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Wow.
I was I am not okay. And I would just lay in my bed and it doesn't even make sense. When I think about my life before, I would lay in bed and I would hear a voice saying, this person is so mad at you. You messed up and now they're not talking to you. And I would believe it.
Wow.
And I remember believing it. And it was as if my entire life came crashing down on top of me, in a moment. It would happen so fast and it would happen all of the time. I was so depressed. I was depressed 3 out of 4 weeks a month. I had 4 different types of depression. One happened a week before my menstrual cycle every single time, and then a week after. And then I had psychotic depression, which essentially means that you see things that aren't there. And my nephew, he was 6 and he died of a rare disease when he was 6. And I'm here to say, I do believe that we will see the Lord heal children of this disease. Only 100 people in the world have it right now. And almost all of them have died. And when he died, I just wanted to know he was okay. And I literally remember opening up a door to the devil and thinking that I saw him. And from there, the oppression got so much worse. And I would just see so many things that weren't there. I would look in people's cars and it would look like people were there. Wow. I would look out my window and there were things there that weren't there. And I told my therapist and she just told me I needed to take a nap. She just told me I needed to sleep. And I was
how did you open the door?
I wanted to see my nephew who died.
So it's you meditated on it so much.
I literally remember I spoke it out loud. And I went upstairs and I saw something and I was like, that's him. That's it. And from there, once I declared that, it just got worse and worse. And then I started seeing things all the time. I was also paranoid, and thought everyone was going to kill me, and that everyone was out to get me. One time I was walking my dog and there was a helicopter flying, and I literally almost jumped a fence because I thought they were coming for me. So then I would just have intrusive thoughts, like I would leave the window open and I would drive away from my house and I would hear, your dog's going to jump out the window. You need to go back and close it. Like I would have to, then I developed OCD because one time, like something happened and then I just kept thinking it was going to happen again. So I would leave my house, turn around, go check the door, leave my house, come back, check the door. And I would do it like 5 or 6 times before I actually got to go where I needed to go. I just struggled so much every single day. Like I would have to touch my fingers like this to like actually be able to think. Like I had to count my steps to go into places because I couldn't physically go. I would have to say right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot to like distract myself enough to go into the gas station. Like it was wild. And so all of that to say, I was dependent on therapy. I never saw a day in my life that I would leave. I'd been going to the same therapist for 17 years, and I truly know that she genuinely loved me and wanted the best for me. And I was even in school, I was in a master's program to become a therapist because I just wanted to help people like she was helping me. And then one day, I knew that there was more. And Jesus, it was so wild because this happened kind of in a long process, but it was so perfect, now that I look back. But August 8th, 2021, I was vacuuming my stairs and something told me to put on YouTube. And I was like, I'm vacuuming my stairs. Like, why do I want to put on YouTube? And I click on it and there was this woman and she looked exactly like this other woman because they were twins. And I knew this other one. And the only reason I watched is because I was trying to figure out who she was. And eventually that woman led me to you.